I'm going to show you how to cut your paper tubes in order to put together and make a sculpture or a letter. You want to make sure when you are cutting the tubes, you have them flat. So what I do is I start by just smushing them down, make them flat, and you can measure. The easiest way to measure is to actually just take an object and trace it, the thickness of it. So I would just take this highlighter and line it up, and that way I would know all of my pieces are the same thickness. So you can see that I'm just making lines here. Obviously you can do this with a ruler as well. I find this is just quicker, and that way I know that I have the same width. So when I cut, I make sure it's as flat as possible so I don't get an arch. And I'm just gonna start following my lines and cutting along the marks that I made. The scissors that I provided you will work just fine. I did all the other projects, my examples with those, so if you have better scissors, feel free to get them out. I'm also going to be showing you this using glue stick, but again, you are welcome to use Elmer's glue, any other glue that you want, okay? So once you have your thickness here, then you start figuring out what you want to do. You can create different shapes from these. So I can just have more of this like pointed oval shape. I can fold it again and then smush down. It's a double one, almost like bunny ears. So this would be something that would be nice for making a flower if I continued these all the way around. I can kind of work the cardboard a little bit to make it so it's easier to manipulate and make a heart shape. Remember, you want to kind of work it a little bit so you get that nice rounded edge. Just makes the cardboard a little bit softer. So I can have a heart shape. One thing that you want to keep in mind as you use these tubes is they are rolled cardboard. So sometimes you'll have this little piece that comes up, which is fine. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to just take your glue stick, put a little glue there, hold it together for a couple seconds, and then that won't be an issue and it won't stick out. All right, so there are a ton of different techniques. So again, I'm just showing you a couple of them. You can also cut through and make a twirl. The way you do that is you use a pen or a pencil and wrap the cardboard that you just cut around the pencil. And this is just a simple curl. And then you can manipulate how much you want it, how loose or how tight you want it, okay? You can also twist it to go back a different direction. Do like a double curl. Okay, so there's so many different things that you can do. So here I have this. You can do a heart this way too. So instead of having a heart that's traditional like this, I could cut it, twirl it, and then I could have a twirled heart. So many different things. I think you guys, as you work, are going to continue to see different things that you like, things that work. You can also do simple shapes, a square. The really cool part is you can just keep adding. So let's say I really like a square or a diamond shape, but I want to put something inside of it. So I could even take my heart and put it inside of a square okay? So there are a ton of different options out there. The thing that you want to remember though is figure out, have a plan of what you want to do. And then I would make all the pieces that you think you're going to need, have them available to you, and then start putting them together. So I could even do like a little scalloped edge, so many different opportunities.